Iveco Daily Fridge van conversion thingy-majingy to camper van, whatever. Video log number 14? Whatever. Anyway. Hey, everybody. What's new? So on the van we've made a horrific mess underneath, all in the name of rust proofing. I have been welding and using a heat gun to melt under seal into things, and this has all started to stalactite off now and drip off. My Ivecos have that lovely seam that's here, which is like a big flap. Now it's great if you know, I guess it's nice and lazy for them to do, but when the underseal starts pulling off it, the factory underseal, it just collects all crap in there. And I was digging out dirt and stuff from right inside almost this cavity. The actual the metal hadn't failed or anything or rusted through. It's just that the flap, the gap between the two skins, was that large that it was just literally pumping silt and stuff into this cavity block section here, which, as you can see, is now full of under seal. It's absolutely been marinated in the stuff, and then there's been a heat gun just chucked in there to make sure it all moulds it down into all of the crevices and whatnot. Very nice. I know you're not supposed to use under seal inside engine bays and things, but you know what, I'm a bit of a daredevil. Yeah, what is it, Ali? I'm a bit of a gangster, eh?
I guess.
I'm a bit of a gangster for doing that, yeah.
You know, that diesel engine gets so hot.
Because the diesel engine gets like so hot. Yeah. And not even the manifolds on this side, so yeah, we're talking like super temperatures on this side of the engine. So yeah, like I say, a nice hole there that's shouldn't be there, but it's better than the hole that was there. There was actually a video on my brother's phone showing you the hole that was there before, I do believe, which I do need to reclaim off. So technically this is going to be video log number 15, I think. Whatever. We've got a nice hole down there we've got to fill in. See my hand through the wheel arch. It's down there somewhere. Hello! Yeah, there you go. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. So yesterday I went out and bought myself a tin of Tetraseal. I prefer that over the Hammerite stuff because it works and it doesn't flake off like Hammerite Underseal does. I used Hammerite Underseal on this car when I first did this car, and if you look back through my video logs, you'll see the Fiat Panda 4x4 Sizzly video logs. I've actually got a playlist of all the videos of this car when I was repairing it. That was on my first camera. And when I did the car and I was undersealing it, I used the Hammerite underbody sealant. And on this car, the reason why it was taken off the road, literally the whole reason, the car's still great. I'm pretty sure it'd still pass an MOT if I pulled it out. But the whole reason why it was taken off the road was because all of the Hammerite underseal, even though it was painted onto like a painted surface, because I mostly used Hammerite paint on this, as it's got a built-in rust converter. So any areas of the car that was still a bit rusty that I couldn't get into, because you know you can't get into every part of the car, I what do you call it? I put the Hammerite Hammerite paint on there, the metal paint, and the metal paint has sort of stayed where it is, but the Hammerite underbody sealant has flaked away from the paint. The paint's not flaked off the steel. The Hammerite's flaked off the paint. I think that's a bit crappy, really, you know? Yeah, whatever, anyway. Actually had that car running 2 nights ago to see if it would still go, and sure enough, as soon as there was petrol in the float bar of the carby, she fired straight up. Brilliant. Well, it's you know, its name's Talon. It's a very male name, I suppose. Could be a female name, I don't know. I don't know, I always get the vibes it's a male. Whatever. Shouldn't really genderise a car, I suppose, especially in this day and age. So yeah, in the back here we had a bit of a ledge going on over there, which we've cut back, or my brother has. I just chucked some again, Hammerite over this stuff. And like I say, Hammerite mixed with this, you know, just Hammerite left to dry. And then this Tetraseal, which I don't know where the tins disappeared to now, painted over it. Don't know where the tins disappeared, just standard Hammerite just down there. I don't know where the Tetraseal tins disappeared to. Oh, it's down there. There we go. Whatever. Shouldn't really advertise, I suppose, but anyhow, it's good stuff. And good products deserve to be shown to the world. Yeah, it just works great. Made in England too. And yeah, it's getting to that time where a van seat gets cleaned up and bolted in. So he's got the snow foam lance on there. Is it sea foam, snow foam? I don't know what the hell they call it in this country.
Yeah, snow foam. Good stuff.
Good stuff. This is when they blast it all over you, yeah. Now this seat has actually been stored outside the whole time we've been doing this van. It's yeah, it's been sat behind the shed, hasn't it?
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's pretty gross when I dug it out.
Yeah, it's bird crap all over it and everything, you know. But we'll give it a blast with this and then work it in with a brush probably. Just maybe lightly, if I can find a brush. There's one somewhere. Just a sweeping brush will do. We've got one with plastic bristles somewhere. That'll do the job. There you go, that'll do. It's nice and clean as well.
Yeah, cool.
I think that was one that's actually used last time. I cleaned some car seats up with that. Yeah, cleaned up the seats. We've already given them a pre-jet washing to get rid of all the solid matter off the seats. And now we're doing a bit more of a deeper clean using the stuff. Whatever. They're going to probably have seat covers over them anyway, even though the seats are in very good condition. There's one cigarette burn hole in it, which is just there. But other than that, they are pretty good.
They might be replaced with some sort of leather.
Yeah, we might go for.
Luxury car anyway.
We are actually looking for a seat that might be able to go into this, preferably with a turnable base. Although it's not vital with the plan that we've got. The layout plan we're doing. It kind of renders the fact that we need turny seats obsolete. Which in my other video I talk about our layout plan. But yeah, this should be good. This should be good. And the van inside, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it looks pretty good. Even under seal inside the van. It's not looking too bad. The plan was today to actually get it out away from the wall and actually take it out on the front and spin it round. The brakes on this van do work now. I have, as you notice, look, there's no caliper hanging up anymore. Yay! It's actually all back on. Look at that, look. Got me Brembo twin pot brakes on it. Which I'm sure somewhere on some car these brakes are going to be some kind of sports brakes, but on this they're just the standard brakes. But if ever we do sell this van, we are definitely going to put in the listing Brembo twin pots. We're not going to say the standard because they are, but Brembo twin pot brakes. And they are Brembo made brakes. It just sounds very sporty. Yeah. I got them all dirty already, look. And obviously painted them yellow with that's not Hammerite, by the way, it was actually caliper paint. Just so happens to be the same colour as Hammerite. That obviously adds, I would say, what would you say? 5 horsepower per caliper. And we've got 4 calipers on this thing, so we're looking at a nice 20 horsepower gain there from just the paint on those calipers. But anyway, enough talking. Let's do some stuff.